Now you see, still to process, stuff to clean, trousers to clean later. But the ultimate zen of small space living. I met a guy about a year and a half ago. Yeah, it was just the beginning. 13th of December 2022, I had to leave my soon-to-be gentrified previous cave, but I'd already started to. I'd spent that summer, 2022, most of that summer on the hill in my van actually, just getting away with from all the misery gutses. So 2.5 years, yeah. So a few months later, I met a guy who'd been living in one of these for a year, and I was like, see, this is what Black Swanniness is. Oh my god, a year in one of these. And nearly 2 years later, I've had the most absurdly happy 2.5 years. That's literally all I need. In fact, like, there's a hell of a lot of books in there, and that's just spare stuff that's got to be put out. I would have it on the roof, but I don't like to have things on the roof because it's like suggests that there may be more stuff inside to be broken into, and half of that stuff there is bits of old electronic things that I've got to try and fix, and they may or may not work. Anyway, yeah, half of that is obsolete now. I can't get these blue bottles anymore. You can if you get one off eBay, I think, or maybe, in which case, got to have a different bottle for my old main gas stove. Forget it, I'm just not going to bother. So I'm going to try and park. About half of that stuff can be parked with somebody. And that's just like 2 boxes of clothes, and even that's too much. I just like to have the right to not bother washing my clothes for a month if I were to get really busy doing something that I want to be doing. If I get suddenly into a kind of Thomas Bernard zone-ish. Anyway, it's no better than to be super simplified. And I know why. Because of lovely women like the one who wanted her. Tell me your simple stories. You know, there's no point relying on anybody in this country. But this is going to be my last summer here, without a doubt. This country's just finished. The point being that I've been engaging with the people on behalf of the people. I've engaged quite deeply with at least 100 people in the last 9 months, and most of them say they're just, life is, they're crushed by the meaninglessness of it. Oh, I met 2 really wonderful women. I hope I encounter them again, walking. Anyway, there we go. But the great thing about this mode, you see, you can have 2 days. I could be parked just a little in a slightly different place than this and have nothing to do with anybody. But this is a good place if you're feeling sociable. This one, people walking by, decide whether or not to have a chat. I've had 3 chats this morning. There we go, so be it. So what? Blah, blah, blah.